Hey Aquarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to the Treehouse. We're going to be getting insight for mid-April. We're going to be asking what's coming towards Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? This is reading the energy as it is now. There's always free will. Be real with yourselves, of course. If it doesn't resonate, check out your rising or your moon. This channel is completely dedicated to making you feel loved and supported by way of tarot. So if you've never been here before, I really appreciate you taking some time to check it out. And of course, if you'd like to support the channel, simply hitting that like button is huge. Thank you so much. All right, if you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section. Even a little emoji, it represents your energy, something to focus on. And I encourage everybody else to do that too. What's coming towards Aquarius? What's coming towards Aquarius? Woo! Woo! The spinners. Jeez. There will be an extended reading. So if this resonates, you are welcome for the price of a cup of coffee to join me on the extended. Okay, wow. So we have some aces. We have some really positive cards here. It's gonna be okay. But you are definitely being beckoned to take a moment for introspection. I need to get some clarifiers here, but I can tell you already that we have two individuals sandwiching this entire reading. We've got somebody who might be extroverted and charismatic. They like nice things. They could be goal-oriented. They could be a fire sign. We also have somebody who's more gentle, sensitive, more emotional, maybe creative. On the other side of things, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. What is this star? Please clarify. Bear with me while I get a little bit beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ace of Cups in reverse. I do read reversals. Wow. I want to say this right now. In the month of April, probably going into May, there are going to be possibly one, possibly two opportunities that appear like you lost them. Like they slipped through the cracks. My nose just started itching. That's a sign. Don't get hard on yourself because what's waiting for you is way better. There's almost a sense of like you dodged a bullet. Okay, so attached to this Ace of Cups, that's usually an offering, like an emotional offering. Somebody who's approaching you, somebody wearing their heart on their sleeve. It can be a creative endeavor too, right? Because the cups represent emotions and creativity. There was a group of people that was attached to this that was no bueno. Like they're not looking out for you in your best interest, okay? What's coming out of that, what supposedly looks like a lost opportunity, right? Or a rejected offer, a rejection, is something way better. You got the Page of Cups. That is miracle energy. That is something where you least are likely to find it. Something beautiful happens, which is symbolized by this fish jumping out of a cup. Do you find a fish in a cup? Typically, no, but one could survive in a cup of water. So this is like, you don't expect this. You might feel rejected in the moment. You might feel rejected by this group of people. It was the best thing that ever happened to you, and you're going to find out why. Ace of Wands in reverse. This is the second thing that you think is being pulled back, like an opportunity lost. Again, it is taking its sweet time with the Hanged Man. You needed to get perspective, and it's this Ace of Wands upside down, this flame going out, this opportunity being retracted. That is the perspective. It's giving you perspective because there's something way bigger out there. So you're looking out towards the horizon, you're making fresh plans, waiting for your ships to come in. Again, something way better is coming. So do not get hard on yourself. I don't want to point, but don't get hard on yourself. If something doesn't go through this month, have faith. Eight of Cups in reverse. Reading them like this. Yep, again, you have going within, that introspective energy of the Hermit card with a Justice card and the Nine of Wands. I gotta say, here's confession. I already did your reading. I got halfway through and realized my video wasn't turned on. You already got all these cards. The Justice card is talking about just that. When you get the Justice card, things are being balanced in your favor. For some of you guys, it might even include contracts and legal forms, or it could include court systems and lawyers. The Hermit is about going within, right? That lantern in front of her. The Hermit is always symbolized by a cloaked figure in the darkest of night, with only their lantern to guide the way. The lantern represents that wisdom, blocking out all that is around you in order to listen to yourself. Are you tired? Are you exhausted? If you're tired, but stubborn, tenacious, what is that thing about? Because so that area you're going to be getting justice in. I think there might have been, Aquarius, you might have debated whether or not you should have left a situation, you know, and I think you're going to be getting clarity on that. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see if these are upright. Page of Wands. I'm going to open another deck because we use so many of these cards. What is this Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles? Ah, here's your opportunity. Okay, so sometimes the universe steps in and says, you just have imposter syndrome. You don't need to start all over. No, you are good enough for this. No, you don't have to do more research. No, you don't have to get better at what you're doing. You know, you don't have to master it. You don't have to wait until you're perfect. You don't have to wait until somebody else says that you're good enough. This is the universe that is stepping in and saying, and by like taking away these opportunities, you're dodging a bullet because that would have been so much extra work. You already have what it takes. You have somebody coming out of the woodwork here. It could be an earth sign, but they're salt of the earth. You can trust them. They're nurturing. They're also very practical energy. And there's going to be some shuffling around, some maybe a little confusion or reprioritizing attached to this because it's not what you expect. This is where your opportunity lies. This is where you're getting past the baton, so to speak. This is where passion is going to grow. A project is going to grow. It's with this individual. And I feel like they wouldn't be approaching you if they didn't see absolute potential. Tell me more about this. Two of Pentacles. Absolute potential. You know what, you guys? They know they can make some money off you. They know that you're a hard worker. They know that like you're a beast. Pay attention to imposter syndrome. It's a thing. Look it up. It's not a bad thing. A lot of us have it. It means actually, I think that of both ways you could sway, right? Feeling like you know everything, being too confident, or having the imposter syndrome where you're like, can I do this? Is this too big for me? Am I ready for this? Am I just faking it? Like, do they know I'm faking it? That's imposter syndrome. And it's oftentimes around things that we really love to do. And it's oftentimes around things that we're very good at. And in that place, though, the silver lining is that if you can find the balance between the two, you can be open-minded, you can work really hard, you still can expand your knowledge, you still are humble enough to work at mastering whatever it is. This individual sees that in you. And they know you might not be prepared for it, and they know that there might be some reprioritizing or even for some of you guys, some convincing, but they know that you are worth investing in, investing their time, investing their belief in. Now it's getting interesting, isn't it? Four of Pentacles. We're going backwards. I don't know why, but we're going backwards. You are going to, if you have not had enough money in your account, you've been really, or your bank account, if you've been wanting to expand, you've been wanting to grow your finances, it's looking very good. But I can't stress this enough. What is very small right now could get very big. So don't underestimate it, because you have a lot of that. Eight of Pentacles comes out when you want to work, comes out when you actually, if anything, could overwork yourself, because there is this newfound energy. And I mean, I'm feeling it in my body as I'm telling you about it. So, but it starts with the potential. It starts with that spark and the idea, the project, believing in it, somebody believing in you, that flow. Then you know it's go-go time. And this was all a catalyst. You know, these slipped out, these opportunities slipped from your fingers. Maybe it was a relationship. Maybe it was also, Ace of Wands, it could be a project or another job. It slipped through your fingers for a good reason. They were making you available for this. Because I think they would have led you on into this illusion that you were an imposter, right? You're getting that illusion is getting broken. You have what it takes. You're ready. Introspection plays a big role here, though. Queen of Cups. We got the Queen of Cups popping in. Who are you thinking about? Ooh. Okay, so somebody's got your attention. They're the ones that maybe introduce some doubt or some wobbliness. Maybe that wobbliness is trying to prioritize them in your life. Queen of Cups. Let's ask more about the Queen of Cups. She's right here. Partner. Happy times, good times. How do they fit into the picture? You really care about them. You really care about them. Open your mind. But Page of Swords is about communication, fresh communication. It's about conversations, boundaries. Is there something they don't agree with when you expand, when you move towards this opportunity? Does it compromise them somehow? Well, boundaries, if they're discussed, can really open a door. They might feel threatened with what's going on because they don't know where they fit in the picture. So somebody's moving forward to have peace, reconciliation, for this to move forward. That looks very good. The Star card. Wonderful. Yeah, so somebody's taking bold action towards this individual, the Queen of Cups, who's feeling sensitive, and in their, they might be wallowing a little bit. But they're wondering, where do I fit in this? And what if this new opportunity for Aquarius puts me on the outskirts or compromises me? So there's so many good times to be had with this individual. And they could be somebody very, very close to you. Could be a relationship, could be a really good friend. But just talking, exploring it verbally, communicating is going to really open up some doors. So you guys, it's 13 minutes now. I'm going to go over to the extended. Please follow me there. If you don't feel like it, I'll leave you here and I'll say thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you very soon. I hope this was helpful. Bye-bye.